number for health human service information.
That's wonderful. So really, it's not just in Palm Beach or Treasure Coast, but it's really all over.
Right. And my specific organization does serve that particular area. So 5 counties, the Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Okeechobee counties. Within the state of Florida, there are 16 211s. So pretty much anywhere in the state you dial 211, you'll access the 211 system or organization.
That is fantastic. Now, can you tell us a little bit how you got involved with the 211 organization?
Well, actually, I had been substitute teaching and found a lovely directory created for teens, and I just said to myself, I really want to get this to the kids at the school I'm at, high school, and so I was able to procure a couple of boxes and got them disseminated to the kids, and just thought, hey, I wouldn't mind becoming a teacher, but that didn't pan out, and I thought, well, I'd love to really help promote a really good cause, a nice nonprofit, and lo and behold, there was an ad looking for community relations specialist for 211 helpline, and it's been, I'm going into my 12th year in August. So,
That's fantastic. So it sounds like you're kind of working your passion.
yeah, I do. I really, I am passionate about getting people the help that they need, and because we are also a crisis line, the message is more critical than ever because there may be listeners out there or people may know of somebody they're concerned about, and we're really big on suicide prevention, and just anybody that's feeling overwhelmed, doesn't know where to turn, and needs to talk to somebody, they can call us just to chat about their day. So they can call us to look for services, or they can call, because they're an isolated caregiver, or perhaps, they're struggling with substance abuse or other mental health concerns or problems, and just want to reach out and talk.
So
And
what you're
we're just
saying
here.
is if somebody's feeling lonely and they just don't know where to turn and they're going through a difficult time, that your agency is there 24/7, that they can call in and not feel like they're in a panic mode.
Right. We're very, the caring staff, they're very easy to talk to. They're not going to judge anybody. They're not there to criticize. The whole goal is just to listen and, maybe help a person do some creative problem solving, maybe help find a few services that can help out. It's just very simple.
Well, I think it's fantastic. I know I've called on something in the last year, and it was great because of the support and the help that I got when it actually came to having to find a temporary place because it is so difficult out there for people to actually find a place to live. And I just want, excuse me one moment, I got to close the door. The office I was supposed to use was not open, and I'm closing a door to stop the noise that you may be hearing. So just give me one moment.
But
All right, I am back.
the other thing that I wanted to mention to the listeners that we are available through text. They can text 898-211. We also have online chat. They have to go to 211palmbeach.org or 211treasurecoast.org, and they'll see the button to push if they would like to get into the chat room and chat with us. So, and we're also the regional responders to the the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, I should say. So that's the 1-800-273 talk number, which is 8255. So 1-800-273-8255. We respond to that in the local region that we serve, but somebody that's listening in another part of the country, if they really feel they are overwhelmed and in a suicidal situation, they can reach out to that number. It's available throughout the United States.
That's good to know because I know when there was a suicide, I think it was last month, I actually saw a number of promotions or PR services about your organization on the news for people to actually call. Excuse me one moment. I am very sorry about this.
Sure. No, they, the 1-800 number, the 1-800-273-TALK number, 8255, has been widely promoted in light of the unfortunate celebrity suicides that we've had. And let's face it, any suicide is unfortunate, but we definitely did see an uptake in our calls on that number as people were made aware of it and realized realize there is a place that they can turn to and talk. So it's just important for the listeners to know that no big problem is too big or too small. They can call us and chat, or if they are in a crisis, or if they're concerned about somebody that is in a crisis, you can reach out to us.
I get your question. Can you share a little bit? I know you're not a therapist, but some warning signs that people can be noticing with a loved one or a friend if a particular person is not behaving quite right, how you can kind of be an intervention so
Right.
they know what to do.
Yeah, you tuned right into the fact that you're going to notice behavioral changes. You know, the person in your life or somebody you know, they definitely have, they may be more isolating. They may not be eating or sleeping. They look disheveled. They just are no longer enjoying activities that they used to love. The classic signs you hear about are giving away possessions, those types of things. But I think that the key is just a definite change in routine that isn't for any noticeable reason, and just your gut feeling. I mean, I think most of us have an intuition that even if somebody's putting on a smile, we are thinking something's not right underneath the surface, and just investigate, ask questions. It's very hard if you really think somebody is suicidal and you're feeling that their behavior is really showing these signs, and they're saying, making comments, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm so tired. I wish everything would go away. I won't be missed. I just don't want to wake up tomorrow. That kind of thing. You know, really trust your instinct, and really the language they're speaking is not them just wanting attention. They
Uh,
are and maybe in a crisis. So ask the hard questions. Are you thinking of killing yourself? We don't want to say, are you thinking of harming yourself? Because
right.
that could mean a lot of different things. But just get to the chase, because once you start that dialogue, you just make it easier for them. The burden is off their shoulders that they're isolated and doing, in this situation by themselves. Now you can have a conversation with them and really help them get to a service provider or bring a service provider to them.
That's fantastic information, Patrice. Now I know that you're doing and directing a lot of your work also into mental health and situations for kids. Is that correct?
Well, we work with all populations, and I just did an editorial today. I don't know if it got picked up, but
Oh, okay.
the school district, they're really trying to mandate and bring in more mental health professionals within the school districts themselves. And of course, we're talking the funding, the budgeting, the resources to be able to do that. But in the meantime, we are there for students to reach out to us, if they have concerns, or we can help them, their families, and we can help connect them to the providers in the community that are working with those specific populations. We
Okay.
are a resource.
That's great. Now I also remember you got a resilience program that the organization has been working on.
It's not really a program per se, but just an awareness piece that I just have a flyer that I like to bring to me to bring out to different activities and events, just helping people to become aware of how they can build resilience within themselves and people they know. Giving them pointers, and we can use some of these tips with callers that are calling in as well. Just helping people to stay connected. And I think when they lose their sense of connection, when they lose their sense of purpose, those are things that can be a part of that situation if they are particularly vulnerable mental health wise to suicide. So just learning habits. These are things we have to train ourselves, into. Again, a big piece is helping people to find a sense of connection. And even within 211, we can be a connection, but we really want people to sustain on the outside. And so, how can we engage with the broader community? Are there support groups? Are there activities that a person is interested in? A lot of people like to go to faith based community. Um, maybe there's another nonprofit they want to volunteer with to help them get a sense of connection. And when they have that sense of purpose, also, when they are seeing that they are making an impact in somebody's life, that is rewarding to them, and it helps to nourish them. And it's all about just really, again, and building that resilience, which leads to that well-being. Because you can have two people experience the same exact thing, but they come from different perspectives. And somebody maybe, it's the old adage: two people riding a roller coaster. One person is yippee, having a great time, and the other person is white knuckling it. Different situations. People react differently,
I
and
agree with
and
you. I agree with you because I know in working with families over the years, how I let people know is that although everybody is different and your experiences in your life and your background is different, even though you're dealing with the same issue, so that different factors actually come into play, even though it's the same situation.
right. And our staff, they realize that no two stories are the same, even though there may be similarities. Each person calling in is a unique scenario and a unique person experiencing in their situation. And it's common for us to kind of want to, in the general world, we want to kind of help people to identify, hey, we had a similar situation, but we don't want to do that per se in the fact that we might kind of not allow them to have those feelings, or not allow them to experience what they're experiencing as being valid. We want to validate people, and what one person, for example, if somebody breaks a fingernail, I've used this analogy with kids. I say, somebody breaks a fingernail and it might be a traumatic experience because you don't know. Perhaps that's, say, a hand model and she's going to go to a photo shoot and she breaks a nail, and that's a situation where she's going to lose income. So it could be, you wouldn't perceive it to be serious, but in somebody's life that may be a major thing, major deal.
That is so true. Can you share a little bit what you have for seniors? I know you got some specific areas that you also work in, or I know you have some great programs for the senior market or
Well,
seniors actually.
sure. Just to share, just the basic concept. We are, in general, we're here to help people connect to all the different resources out in the community when they're searching for specific programs or needs. They might need a food pantry, or maybe they're looking for a free clinic for health care, or perhaps they have a child with a disability, or somebody with a behavioral health issue, or a parent with Alzheimer's, or need a support group. We are helped. We're here to help them connect to those services, but we also receive funding to do some family programming. Two of those programs are senior specific, and two of those are basically for families with children. But the senior specific programs, we have our Elder Crisis Outreach program, where if a senior in Palm Beach County is really struggling and needs that one-on-one advocacy, they need a little more hand holding to help them get to the services. We have three social workers that are available to even do house calls to really kind of see, what they need to do to help that senior navigate. Maybe it's helping them with paperwork, maybe there's exploitation, abuse, or neglect, or something going on. We are going to help find the right authorities to help with that. So it's a whole host of different things, but it's a free program really to help those vulnerable seniors get linked to services.
And
And the other,
okay.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, and the other program that we have that's senior related, which is kind of the feel good program on top of all of our traumatic calls and all these different things, the Sunshine program is really our kind of our star, favorite program, in that we are calling out to seniors to make sure they are okay. So basically, this is in our 5 county service area. So, and I think I do believe that the Broward 211 also has a similar program, but a senior can dial 211 to get enrolled into this very simple program. It's free. They pick a time slot during the day between the hours of 7:30 in the morning and 5 in the evening, and we will call them at that same time every day to check in on them.
All
So
right.
if they choose a 9 o'clock slot in the morning, our staff's gonna, hi, how are you doing? Everything going okay? Did you get something to eat today? So, and then this is a volunteer-driven program. We do have supervisory staff available, but we have a lot of volunteers that are making these calls, and it's just such a feel-good program. For some of these isolated seniors, this may be the only outside interaction they have, and we, we do realize that some seniors are very active. They just want somebody to check in on them to make sure everything went well through the night. But once we do not have a senior pick up the phone or call us back to let us know that they heard the phone ring or whatever, just didn't get to it for whatever reason. Um, but if we are concerned, we're not hearing any feedback from that senior, we are going to set our protocol into motion where we basically will call the backup list. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's the manager of the apartment complex or whatever, to just kind of check to see, is the car there? Are they, what's going on? And if nobody can identify that that senior is safe or knows what's happening with that senior, we will have a law enforcement welfare check. So they'll just run over and check to see, peek in the windows. And we've had seniors that really did have life-threatening situations where one woman fell in her bathtub, and she basically knew that we were going to be calling her. Sadly, it was, she fell kind of in the early evening and knew that, we were going to call her that next morning. So she had laid there for several hours, and we really got 911 to her because of the situation. We've had seniors that had a broken hip, couldn't get up, and
Well, yeah,
finally,
that sounds great. I just your question. I just want to say to our listeners and those who are watching us on YouTube on demand, is that would you say that your program would be the place of the life alert that you see being sold all over the place on TV,
well,
or not?
I would say in tandem. I would say if you have the life alert, because basically, the best world situation would be if something happened to you, you get immediate help.
Right.
But should you not have that, or should you not be where your button is, or whatever the case may be, there is peace of mind knowing that somebody will be checking in. But if there's a medical emergency, I really, if they could get those life alert buttons, that's a good deal for them, because if it's affordable to them and they can do it, um, that that would be a good thing, because
Okay. I wanted to
whether or
ask
not
you because we're going to be running out of time soon. I wanted to make sure people know how to reach you. Do you have a website that people can go to and read about you as well?
well, and I know you posted it you posted on the Facebook. They can go to 211palmbeach.org or 211treasurecoast.org. They can dial the 211 number. They can dial an alternate to that 211 number is 561-383-1112, which I have on that how to use sheet. And they can also go to our website to chat. And then, of course, texting. They can text, their zip code to 898211,
Oh, that's
which is
great.
TXT1. Yeah, so there's several ways they can reach that. They can also reach out to us, help at 211pbtc.org. So there's a couple of different ways, but and calling us always by dialing the 211 number is a good bet as well.
That's great. And I also
Now, I did.
okay. Okay, because we're
Did
going
you
to
want me
wind
to
up.
mention my?
One last comment would you like to share with our listeners?
Well, real quick too, if there are parents out there concerned about growth and development with their children, they can call any of the 211s in the state of Florida to do an assessment over the phone to make sure their kids are on track and to help them get services. My 211 also has a special needs helpline for families with children with disabilities in Palm Beach County. So we do have a lot to offer, and of course, all the 211s in the country are there to help anybody trying to reach out for the services in their community.
Well, Patrice, I want to thank you so much for spending your time. When we spoke on the phone for quite a while, getting to know one another in preparation for the show, and taking time to come on our show and to really share such valuable information out there to our listeners, because I don't think people really realize how beneficial it is that we have 211 here locally and that it is across the country.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing. And my agency actually has been serving this community since 1971. So we're going, 46 years of service. So
But
we're glad to be here, and have been 211 since the 2002. So we joined that system then.
Well, I think that's great. And also, I want to let our listeners know that if you're at any of the county agencies, even doctor's offices, that they do have a 211 information sheet that's double sided that has different organizations in certain areas. Of course, not all of them, but they have some of their top agencies on that resource sheet that is given out. Because I have to say, through the National Single Parent Resource Center, we've received lots of calls because of that information sheet. So I think what you have.
Right. And
Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
they can actually access that on our that they are available online.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I really, again, I want to thank you so much for spending time and coming on and sharing. I look forward to getting meeting you in person. Maybe down the road we'll have you back again.
All right, it would be a pleasure. Thank you, my dear.
All right. Thank you so much, Patrice. Have a super day.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, what I want to do is share with you that I discovered the first few minutes of our show did not air on our YouTube station here. So I'm going to help share that information that you missed so you know a little bit more about what the Ask Coach Judy show is about, because I think it's important that when you turn on a show, you have an idea of what their mission is, what are they trying to achieve when you're listening to a talk show, especially when you're sitting and watching a person look at you and be speaking and wonder, what are they all about? I don't know this person. I don't know if I've heard of them. Maybe I have. So I just want to share a little introduction to our show. We are the Ask Coach Judy radio show, a show that is aired under different names as the Judy Romanoff radio show, the Coach Judy live radio show, as well as Ask Coach Judy that we are as of last year. Our show really is about providing you valuable information and knowledge, presenting it to you in a positive way so that you can get the information you really need that will help you achieve personal and professional success. What we have added to our show is that we have now the YouTube, and we've created a group on YouTube called the Ask Coach Judy Interactive Group that you search it and click and join our group, because we would look to have post discussions after the show and at various times and have you interact with those may who have been on our show or meet others and share discussions on the topics and giving perspectives and maybe answering your questions specifically. In addition, to get more information about our previous shows, to click on and watch them, and get the central place, we are using Facebook. We have a page called Ask Coach Judy. So please put on Ask Coach Judy on your I think it's your favorites, and click on and click like so we can provide you the updates of what's coming up on our show the following week. We don't always post a week in advance, it can be several days in advance. And then also go to our website if you want to just listen. They are on demand as well. And that's at Crimson Cloak Publishing. And it's then / Judy Ask dash coach dash Judy dash or Ask Coach Judy with dashes in between that html.com. Our shows are also up there for you to listen if you don't want to do it on demand with YouTube. So we've got numerous vehicles for you to reach and listen to our show. As a matter of fact, our show is also podcasted with iHeart radio stations, and iHeart has a special meaning because I actually did our show originally with Clear Channel that did become iHeart Radio show, iHeart Radio. So we're well known here in Palm Beach County. We were with WBZT 12:30 a.m. up in 45th Street here in West Palm Beach. So we're new but not totally new to iHeartRadio, and I think it's great that Carly McCracken, the person who produces these shows, to be able to put our shows on various vehicles that she's doing, who is also a book publisher. I also want to thank her to make it possible and bring you a show that's really about paying it forward. And when I say paying it forward, it means what do you do that's a little extra that can help somebody else? Whether it's just a smile, or as one gentleman wrote me back and said when I put it out on Facebook, he had some beanie babies and he gave somebody a beanie baby to a young child that was in Starbucks when he was in Starbucks. So those are just some examples. I also want to let you know the show does not have sponsors. We are paying it forward. We are not charging fees for our guests, and we're not reaching out to sponsors. We are totally giving this and paying it forward by bringing it to you so we can give you great information and, of course, knowledge in a positive form so we can help you achieve personal and professional success. Please also consider emailing me at Coach Judy Live so that we can bring to you the shows and the topics and the issues that are important to you by emailing us at that email address so that we can get that information and bring on the topics that you want. In the future, we will be bringing on celebrities on a local and national level. But we are building up this show, and I wish you would please, as pay it forward for the Ask Coach Judy, to please let people know about our show. Give out our link, post it on Facebook. Let us expand so we can meet the needs of more and more people as they can learn about our show. That's what I ask of our guests is to promote it. Let people know we have a show that cares about you, to provide you the information you need by the experts. I will also want to let you know that I am an expert in the area of divorce and single parenting. I'm not tooting my horn, but I want to let you know I was honored nationally for creating outstanding model programs and resources for families of all types, especially the single parents. I was a hometown hero with Commerce Bank, that is now TD Bank in Boynton Beach. And when we sponsored Single Parents Day in Boca Raton, I did receive a small key to the city in Boca Raton. Please Google Coach Judy Romanoff, and you will find all the exciting things that I have done and presented and offered in information and opportunities for everyone, especially single parents. I do individual coaching, so if you are needing help in dealing with the process of getting divorced, understanding the family court system, understanding lawyers, how to work in the best interest of the children, please contact me at coachjudylive@gmail.com. I'm here to help you, and presently my focus is bringing it to you here on demand and on live with Crimson Cloak Publishing with the Ask Coach Judy radio show. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize if you heard some barking. The office I was supposed to use was locked when I went over there and did not have time to wait for them. So we are set up here at my home office right here. And we learn when you do something live, you roll with the punches. If you don't roll in the punches, don't do things live. I love what I do. I enjoy helping you. All I ask is that you reach out, email me at coachjudylive@gmail.com. Click on Ask Coach Judy on Facebook and join our likes and get involved. We are looking for creating all kinds of opportunities through the internet and making life easier for all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a super week. We'll have a great show next week, and I will let you know through Ask Coach Judy on Facebook and through sending out texts. If you want to text, let me just say, if you want to get our text list, please text me at 561-441-8557 to let me know that you want to be on our text group so we can get you the information out as quickly as possible. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Coach Judy Romanoff, and I'm here for you. Thank you, and have a super week. Bye.